Oh look, the gamer from Mars with more clickbait trash again. What happened to MatPat? He just made a new video. Well, fortunately for me, there are other ways things could happen to YouTubers. Not all of them have disappeared and ended up in a shallow grave in the middle of the desert. For the case of MatPat with the Game Theory channel, his content has simply changed. I've been observing the Game Theory channel for a really long time. In fact, I think I remember finding it when it only had a couple hundred subscribers. And from that beginning point to where he is now, there have been a lot of changes. The biggest one that most people notice is his non-stop coverage of Five Nights at Freddy's. Most people conclude it's just because he makes the videos that will get him the most views. And while yes, that's true, I think there is another layer that most people don't talk about. Let me explain. Looking at the script right now, I realize a lot of people are going to say that this is a very cynical video and a very cynical view of this entire situation. And yes, that may be true. But I just want to make it very clear right now that I think MatPat is a very smart individual who is very good at what he does. So with that being said, let's move on. Starting at the beginning, when I remember first watching MatPat, his videos were not popular at all. In fact, he had a lot of trouble at first getting the ball rolling on the channel. But once that ball did start to roll down that hill, it started gaining momentum very, very quickly. Probably the biggest reason for this is his early videos were very crude and rough around the edges. You see, MatPat really likes to dig deep into the YouTube algorithm and see how things are working behind the scenes. This is evident from the fact that he's constantly making videos discussing what goes on and why things become popular on the YouTube website. He recently made one about the Paul brothers.
The Silver and Gold generation, Gen 2, came next with the rise of channels like Smosh, Jenna Marbles, Ray William Johnson, Grace Helbig, Epic Mealtime, Hannah Hart. These were the first creators to grow communities around what they did, creating simple formats like =3 or My Drunk Kitchen. They formed brands off what they did, and the smartest of them are still very successful both on and off YouTube to this day.
Really, your best example of a YouTuber that stayed relevant is Hannah Hart. She has trouble cracking 100,000 views on videos when she has 2.5 million subscribers. You know what, anyway, I'm getting off topic. Even if I have some gripes with his YouTube algorithm related videos, it's very clear he has a good understanding of what he talks about. And this is evident from how he manages his YouTube channels. He runs his channel around what will get him the most views and what's currently popular. And while this is usually good for the most part, some of his fans have gotten really annoyed because this involves him making 20 videos about Five Nights at Freddy's. Before this game series about creepy robot bears, he was pretty good about making a variety of content across the gaming spectrum. But when that game came out and he started to get crazy views on it, his channel had taken a shift. The complaints have gone so bad that he recently had to make an official statement about the direction of his channel. I can't ignore Five Nights at Freddy's. This video in the first 12 hours has gone 2 million views. That tells me, as someone who cares about the community of theorists who have helped to build this channel, that this is a franchise the bulk of viewers care about. If I were to stop covering Five Nights at Freddy's altogether, I would be ignoring the majority of this channel's subscribers. Now this statement's all fine and good, but he is leaving out one important detail that I think everybody kinda realizes in the back of their head. These videos are getting so many views because they're being watched by very young children. I can almost guarantee you that the average age of the kids that watch those videos about Five Nights at Freddy's is probably like 10 years old. Now there's nothing wrong with that, little kids need something to watch too. It just so happens to be MatPat now. Now if you don't believe me, that's fine, but just simply go on YouTube and search up Five Nights at Freddy's and see who's playing the game other than big YouTubers pandering to children. The children themselves. Now you may be still asking yourself what the point of this video is. He's making videos for little kids, how is that newsworthy? Well, the thing is, if you're a long-time watcher of game theory like I am, you'll realize that his channel was not always pandering to that demographic. This is such a shift from his earlier videos where he always had scantily clad women in the thumbnails to try to get more clicks. So what happened to his channel? He started pandering to a different demographic. Over the years, he went from getting teenage boys to watch his videos to little kids because he found out that that's where the money's at and that's how he could get more views. It's actually pretty genius because he basically predicted that something like the adpocalypse was going to happen and that the videos where he had women with cleavage in the thumbnail were probably going to get demonetized. So him pandering to children now gives him an out. It's not just the Game Theory YouTube channel that I noticed a shift though. Also on Twitter, some of the stuff he now posts is, well, really bad.
I usually avoid posting adult links, but this is an exception. I'm not antisocial, I'm just pro-solitude. When nothing goes right, take a left. Yesterday I wanted a burrito. Today I'm eating a burrito. Follow your dreams. #motivation. It's cute how they call them missed calls and not avoided calls.
I'm not the only YouTuber pointing this out. On top of me, PewDiePie has called him out for making really cheesy, unoriginal puns and jokes. I don't remember MatPat's Twitter ever being a gold mine, but since earlier this year, it's become really terrible. And yeah, I know you're going to say there's nothing wrong with those stupid puns. If you don't enjoy them, you could just unfollow them. I get all that. My guess is that he now put somebody in charge of running his Twitter account and posting a non-stop stream of these tweets because it has gotten worse. Or maybe he switched out people and somebody new is in charge of it, because there has been a shift in quality. I'm pretty sure this change happened somewhere in April, because that's when he started talking about being an introvert all the time for some reason. Before April, he never talked about being an introvert a single time on Twitter. But then all of a sudden he started talking about it non-stop. It seems that on a daily basis, MatPat interacts with his employees, clients, other YouTubers, friends, fans, and a ton of other people. Yet all of a sudden he's going to start talking about being a shut-in? This is the same guy that met with the Pope. I know this is a really petty point to be talking about, but it was just an easy one for me to search the keyword of to see when this change started. So why all these bad puns and tweets about being an introvert all of a sudden? Well, my guess is that another person is now running the Twitter account and he's tweeting things that his audience wants to hear, which I guess is not wanting to leave the house or interact with others, and jokes that wouldn't even be put on The Big Bang Theory. This all leads back to the main point of what happened to Game Theory. Well, yes, people are right by pointing out Five Nights at Freddy's happened. I think that that's just a smaller piece of the bigger problem. MatPat is really intelligent and he'll do whatever he can to grow his brand. While at first he started marketing his videos to teenage boys, it's clear that as time went on, he started going after younger children to watch. But hey, that's just a theory. A game I'm not doing. Anyway guys, I think I'll wrap up the video right now, but I just want to make one update. I know I've been very inconsistent with uploads and I've been talking about uploading more, and I just think I owe you an explanation. The YouTube adpocalypse has really done a number on my channel, and I've actually been looking into other business opportunities. It's not like me getting a second job or anything, it's more about me maybe starting up a second business to complement my YouTube channel, and that's kind of taken up a lot of my time. Plus, the fact that I've had some problems with the monetization on top of that has taken away some of my motivation to get out of bed to make the videos rather than trying to work on this other project that I have behind the scenes. But hopefully, soon I will be able to get back onto a more regular upload schedule, and hopefully, I'm really optimistic, but I think for this holiday season, the ads will come back for me in full effect almost, and I could maybe make more content than ever before. So I hope you stick with me. I hope you enjoy this video, and until next time, thank you for watching.